Welcome back. Well, they all have fab abs. Brad Pitt, oh hello, Matthew McConaughey, Janet Jackson, the old one, and of course Keira Knightley, just to name a few. Now today, certified fitness and nutrition coach David Moderman is showing us how to get that celebrity-inspired six-pack. They all look very good. And like Janet Jackson is another one, like when she goes on her, like, you know, because she kind of goes like so up and down, but when she goes on the down, she gets amazing abs, very ripped and you know, very ready to go.
Some people don't always want those ripped, but they want just a toned, defined look, but you can get either way depending on what your goals are at. So
the exercises that you're going to show us today, what are those designed for? Just kind of tone up and...
Really, first I want to mention actually the most important thing for abs, if you don't, is nutrition probably, because if you don't see those abs, you're not going to, you know.
Because you cannot eat 8 pizzas a day and expect it like these exercises. You got to work.
It's a balance of everything like we talked about before. Nutrition is very important, aerobic exercise, but the exercise themselves would definitely help make those muscles stand out.
Tone a little bit. Okay, well let's dive in. What is the first one?
The first one is going to be a weighted ball crunch. Obviously a stability ball is something most people have laying around.
Fabulous, yeah. It seems like I notice a difference the fastest when I use a stability ball.
Right, because it uses all the stabilizer muscles in your core. It doesn't just work a small fraction of your muscles like you would if you did it on the floor. So, the weighted ball crunch, you can do this a couple different ways. I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can do it. Just a basic crunch here. Make sure I don't lose my mic here. Against the chest, and you can actually focus up and just hold that crunch at the top. So come down, and actually the little trick is most people come all the way back and get that relaxation, that flexibility, but you actually lose the tension on your stomach. So when you come up, you can hold it and actually come back down slowly and keep that tension there. See how I'm shaking right now?
Yep.
Because I'm keeping all the tension on my core and I'm not relaxing that muscle.
So don't go all the way
Breathing out of the top, exactly.
Now what size weight are you using for this?
This is just a 10-pound. You can use a medicine ball, you can use a weighted plate.
Okay.
The mistake most people make is they think, oh, I need weight. I would not start with weight until you've done a few of these without the weight, because this is almost more of an advanced exercise. But that's how it's going to really rip the muscles as well.
Now how many reps would you do of this?
I'm a big fan of, for abs, a little bit higher reps, more like 12 to 15, even 20. The more weight you use, obviously the less reps you're going to probably have to do because the weight's going to feel too heavy.
Okay.
Another way to do this, with or without weight, I'm actually going to do it without weight, is a 3-point crunch. What we're going to do is 3 different points. So we're getting the core, the little bit of the obliques and the sides. So we're getting a twist here, right?
Okay.
The left, coming back down, coming up to the middle, holding it, and then we're coming out to the right.
Now then, do you count that as 1?
Actually, I count 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Then we come back, 4, 5, and 6. So we're getting that kind of motion. So if I do 12 to 15, I would count each one as 1.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you probably won't be able to do 20.
I was like, there's no way you're going to be able to do that many.
Exactly. And actually the next one is a little bit more of the lower abs and the pelvis. This is a good one for working even a little bit of the inner thighs for some people. Again, you can do this without the ball.
Okay.
You can even do it with something like a small ball between your legs. I have these long legs, so I can get away with doing the big ball. Ball between the legs or the ankles, and we're going to do what we call a reverse crunch with a ball. I'm not going to let that ball touch the ground. I'm going to come back, get that little bit of a twist in my abs. Don't let the ball touch. I'm getting all that tension in my core and my lower abs by doing that.
Ooh. Now,
and you can see it's affecting my voice too.
And David passes out. And how many reps would you do on this one, did you say?
I would go for 12 to 15, 2 or 3 sets. You could actually do all these in like a circuit where I start with one and finish with the other and then start over. Exactly.
And then would you do those, like is this something that you do like 2 times a week, every other day? How do you?
I would say you could get away with doing abs 3 or 4 times a week. Give yourself some rest. It is a muscle like everything else. It does need recovery. I've heard you could do the theory, you could do abs every day.
Yes.
But it's a muscle. It needs recovery like everything else.
So
otherwise it's not going to really respond efficiently.
So we've got time for one more. So do you have one more secret David Moderman exercise hidden in there?
This is actually rated one of the best ab exercises you can do by Muscle Fitness and Men's Fitness and Men's Health. It's just a basic bicycle crunch on the floor.
Okay.
This ball is going to run me over. Bicycle crunch, elbow to opposite knee. I'm getting that twist. I'm getting my obliques.
The sides.
I'm getting my sides, my abs, my lower abs, my upper abs, and even a little bit of my serratus anterior, which is those muscles over your ribs.
Now I've heard that that's the one that Britney Spears always swears by too, like right before she goes out on tour. I've seen her trainer be found for. He goes, at the end of the day, that's the best one.
Right, and the most important thing too is tempo, because if you go too fast, you're just using momentum. So nice and slow and controlled, and really focus on using those abs And tone that stomach is going to be very important.
Perfect. And then, of course, going along with all of these, eat right. Nutrition is a big one.
Right.
It's not going to go away with 7 burritos a day.
Frequent balanced meals, frequent meals, balanced meals.
Yeah. Oh, you
high
mean,
protein.
and by balance, you mean a burrito in this hand and a pizza in this hand, right? That's what you mean? Oh, that's what I thought you said. All right.
Homemade pizza, maybe. Homemade burrito, maybe. But.
Well, you can find contact information for David online at our Take 5 homepage. Thank you very much for being with us today. Still ahead, see why you may want